Welcome to another recap video. God bless everybody. Today it is April 8th, Wednesday, 2026. I don't know why I just said that so weird, but I did. I want to go over a little trade that I got to the downside here. A short around 10:30ish today. And I'm very happy about the trade and how it worked out and everything. So first thing I'd like to point out that in the overnight session, as you may or may not know, we had a huge rally of over 600 points off of the news that Iran, there was a ceasefire between the US and Iran and Israel and such. In fact, it was close to 800 points. So that being said, I did expect some sort of rebalancing or retracement in the New York session, which we did get one. So the first thing I'd like to do is mark out this hourly fair value gap as a point of interest here. Boom. And this is going to be my draw on liquidity. Now, I will say this is not my typical setup. What I usually do is target hourly highs or lows, but today the draw was so obvious, and the fact that we had climbed so much gave me strong confidence that we would at least pull back somewhat to decrease the gains or undo the move that happened overnight. So that being said, we'll go into replay mode, or go over the trade that I caught today. So I'm looking at the 10 to 11 a.m. candle here on NASDAQ, swap down to the 1 minute. I do have an area of interest, which is the open of the candle. And then I'll show you guys pretty much the trade that I took. Okay, so yeah, we'll go up, we'll go on replay, we'll select the bar, and we'll go to about, what time did I enter? I entered around here. Okay, so you can see we kind of chopped around a lot. I didn't like the price action. I was planning on taking a short off of the open level here, but this is the open level of the hourly candle, and you can see the hourly candle to my right. And pretty much what was happening is that we just kept chopping around the open. We just kept breaking above it, then below it, then wicking above it. However, I was still pretty confident that we were going to go short. Initially, I was waiting for an entry off of an order block. Which order block? Yeah, I wanted to enter off of here and catch a short down to the downside, you know, just hoping price would open high at the 10 a.m. and then come back low to scalp the most recent low. But we didn't get that. We just got a lot of chops. So I was waiting until we broke below the open level here, which we did. And after we broke below it around here is when I start looking at shorts, because we start seeing some closures below the open level. And so what I did was I marked out the fair value gap. So I'll type it out so you guys can see it down here. Fair value gap. This is on the hourly time frame. Once again, we'll make this pretty big so you can see it. And so this guy down here is going to be my draw on liquidity. We know price likes to rebalance, and fair value gaps are a great target. So that being said, I marked out the last up closed candle before a down move. I enter off order blocks. It's my favorite kind of entry. And honestly, when you have this kind of chop, it's hard to get a fair value gap. So you have to enter off of OBs. So I did mark out that high. We'll just call this an OB. And I was waiting for us to get filled. So I said I did 5 micros on this trade, guys. Nothing too crazy for 500 bucks. But that was across 3 accounts, so that was about 500 bucks. So already I got tapped in and I'm in profit. My stop loss I'm going to place at the open level. Why at the open level? Because if price retraces all the way back here, then the hourly candle flips from bearish to bullish, then my idea is invalidated. And of course, my TP is going to be at the fair value gap. So let's play this out a little bit. We're going to chop around for a few minutes. Price comes back up, retest that order block. You could see a rejection off of it. Very nice. Then we sell off. I think we're gonna come back up one last time. Yep, there we do. And then we hold it. And then from here on out, we're just gonna see a lot of selling. Well, we chopped for more than I thought we would. But there we go. Once the selling comes in, it comes in pretty strong, and boom, we took out our profits right there and then. I don't know why it says I'm still in the position, but I'm gonna trade through this just because I know price came back down, and then boom, I'm out of the trade. So a nice little trade, guys. Like I said, a nice $500 trade across 3 accounts. Beautiful short, fair value gap type play. Now I'm gonna trade through a couple more candles here so you guys could see. We do go in deeper to the fair value gap. It's hindsight, I could have held, but I don't really like to hold my trades for too long. I just don't like the possibility of getting a pullback, break even, and then it coming back down. But you can. For the most part, you will see we tend to test the midpoint of fair value gaps pretty often. And so just keep that in mind. If you're taking these type of trades, you probably hold to the midpoint and then take profit there. So that was the trade today, guys. Pretty nice little scalp to the hourly fair value gap. Even in choppy markets, you can make some money. I encourage you guys to stay strong. I was reading out of 1 Corinthians. I don't remember exact the scripture where it is, but it says, whether you eat or drink, let it all be done unto the glory of God. So even when we trade, guys, let us be of godly character, being filled by the Spirit, always keeping him first, and knowing that he is the one that moves the markets and he is still on his throne. Okay, so anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time. Join the Discord, it's free. God bless you guys. Peace.